The UAE, a brief history. The UAE is a constitutional federation of 7 emirates located along the eastern coast of the Arabian Peninsula. Before it became the UAE that we know today, it was controlled by the British and was known as the Trucial States. In the pre-war era into the 1950s, the economy was mostly based on pearl diving, seafaring, and fishing, though this saw rapid decline once the Japanese discovered cultured pearls. Luckily enough, in 1958, oil was discovered off Abu Dhabi, and this marked the transformation of the UAE into an oil-based economy. In 1966, this guy, Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, was chosen as the ruler of Abu Dhabi, and he begins extensive investment in development using those petrodollars. So he starts investing in large-scale infrastructure projects like roads, bridges, ports, and airports, but also in public healthcare, education, and housing. In 1968, when the British announced their withdrawal from the Arabian Gulf, he stepped up into action to quickly establish closer ties amongst the Emirates, which resulted in what was known as the Union Accord, which was agreed between Sheikh Al Nahyan and Sheikh Maktoum, which you can see on the left. The rulers of the 7 Emirates and Bahrain and Qatar met at a constitutional conference in 1967, which eventually led to the establishment of the UAE formally and the declaration of an independent Bahrain and Qatar in 1971. Through the 1970s, the UAE benefits from the oil boom, and Dubai starts to emerge as a trade hub alongside Abu Dhabi's oil wealth. You see the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority established in 1976, which is going to invest those oil revenues and diversify the economy. In 1980, the Central Bank of the UAE was established, with Dubai and Abu Dhabi each depositing half of their revenues into the institution. In 1981, the GCC is formed, and in 1984, you see Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, a member of the Dubai royal family, establishing Emirates Airline to diversify the economy further. In 2002, the Mubadala Investment Company was founded to diversify Abu Dhabi's economy beyond oil and gas. And in 2004, when his father died, Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed takes over, and he basically continues his father's legacy, overseeing extensive infrastructure projects and pushing for economic diversification, and continues to consolidate the UAE's federal structure. In 2007, the Emirates Investment Authority, which is the UAE's sole federal wealth fund, is mandated to invest funds allocated by the federal government to create long-term value for the UAE. In 2008, the financial crisis hits the UAE, especially Dubai's real estate market, which collapses, requiring Abu Dhabi to bail it out. Dubai then looks to focus a lot on restructuring its economy. And in 2010, as a symbol of Dubai emerging from the financial crisis, the Burj Khalifa opens, which is the tallest building in the world at that time. In 2014, when his brother suffers a stroke, this guy, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, takes over, and under his stewardship, the UAE normalizes ties with Israel under the Abraham Accords, and then later, 2 years later, in 2022, he officially becomes the president when his half-brother dies. From now, we see the UAE continuing to diversify away from oil revenues, making huge investments in technology, renewable energy, tourism, and posturing to be the region's business and financial hub. Meanwhile, it's cementing its soft power by investing in sports and other cultural initiatives and projecting itself as a geopolitical power and strategic mediator.